Do you not follow instructions?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think I should care. Is everybody ready?
I'll go check. 1 minute.
Thank
What
you.
do you mean you check all?
Okay, we're here. I'm at our team.
Yep.
Wait, yeah, my team should be ready, I think. I don't know.
Not your team.
It's my team. What do you mean, not my
Shut up,
team?
retard.
Kev, you here?
Yeah, baby.
Okay. Yeah, we're ready whenever you guys are.
Brandon, is your team ready? Or? Yeah, looks like they're ready.
Might have to text him or something.
Yo.
Oh, never mind.
Fuck. Yeah, that's my bad. You can start whenever.
Alright, thank you.
Yep, we're good.
3.
No problem.
Alright, good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Look up on. Okay, we are at last live. We have Calibrate Predators actually attacking first. I almost confused them. Versus Insanity. We have here a match for UGL. Actually, it's Season 3 Elite Division, I believe. So, Cafe, interesting map, very simultaneously expansive, but also small, if that makes any sort of sense. It's got plenty of nooks and crannies, but also is relatively packed in. Interesting bans here coming out from both teams. Montagna ban, strong operator for pushing, has essentially free pressure and even more deadly when paired with a teammate. Nomad ban to hopefully make holding flanks more difficult actually for Predators. Kaid ban by Predators. I almost said Insanity, but it would actually be Calibrate here defending first. And then Kaid ban to hopefully lower the amount of denial that the defense can do. And then a Valkyrie ban. I don't know why I almost put that in a southern accent, folks, but Valkyrie ban to hopefully limit the amount of intel that both teams can acquire, especially considering that it's defense on defense. It would be more oriented towards the ban of Insanity, considering that they're defending first. I'm gonna just now post the stream, so if I am ominously silent, you know why. Okay. Dylan throws Elo. That's my best response to that.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, and now for their first sight, interestingly enough, Insanity going to top floor. They will be bringing a Mira and be going for that default Mira strategy here. Lee trying to expand it a bit by actually adding those small sight lines into bathroom, actually into washroom, all the way over, I believe, to this window. And now the default will be to have that Mira there right by the white rotate. So that way they can peer all the way from white stairs, from this white hallway, into Cigar. A very powerful Mira window. However, I do believe that one could actually exploit that and open it from actually the cocktail window over there, which unfortunately I cannot bring you directly to. So, as you can see, it's over where that hatch has been opened. Now, looking at the other mirror window, it will be actually from cocktail to bar. Very default setup for that, but still, this is going to be a banger of a match, at least in my opinion. Two very skilled teams facing off against each other. We'll have to see how, at least in my opinion, the last time I saw Brennan was facing off of on Ascension Gaming League on Twitch, actually facing versus, I believe it would be Envy, actually, on Oregon. Did very well for his team. Obviously their primary fragger, so we'll have to see if he can continue to serve in that role again. Now, as you see here, a lot of insanity has been sort of cooped up in Cocktail. I believe Brennan trying to exploit that, just playing on that window now, trying to find somebody, trying to find something. Bang actually getting the first kill of this game onto Blaine. That's going to be a big pick as well. Jackal, meaning that it's going to be a lot harder to clear out the roam of insanity, namely actually live below. Now, I believe actually Brennan trying to relocate, trying to find somewhere to go, but in the meantime, as you saw there, Aiden earlier getting that cigar wall open. Now Aiden trying to find somebody else. Bedge takes down Brennan, but Aiden takes down Bang Bang to bring us to a 4v3, actually. Still man advantage in favor of Insanity here. Aiden trying to push forward now into Washroom. Will not be able to vault through, unfortunately. But will attempt to. Actually burns an ADS in order to reach that mirror window, get it open, as Live will pick off Aiden. Kill actually TKing onto Mr. Iconic, leaving it just down to the man. Kill Gurizu. Leave new for his team. I could be wrong. I at least have not seen him before. So that's all I have on him, really. Kill trying to find somewhere to push in here. We'll find Explicit there, lowering him down to almost 1 health, really. He's now trying to find somebody something. He does have the diffuser, but he's in a 1v4 situation. This is not looking good for him. He will have to deal, if he decides to plant in bar, namely, he will have to deal with that mirror window in Cocktail. I don't believe that that mirror window over there in Washroom was supposed to be opened actually by Aiden by the Selma, but it was not, and Bedge will pick up the double kill and the opening round for Insanity. See here, Bedge just holding the angle, finds an easy kill. I don't believe that Mr. Iconic was expecting that. I'm sure he's not feeling great about opening this game by team killing and then not being able to clutch at all. I don't know what Predators' thoughts on that last round will be, but it's interesting to see that now actually Insanity going to basement will be bringing the Maestro as their only real denial, as well as the Mute, admittedly, but really not much that the Mute can do. Even against Ace has a unique interaction, to say the least. Once that Mute Jammer is destroyed, assuming that there is still an Ace Selma on that wall, it will be set off. Bandit being brought in instead of Legion. Legion a very strong anchor, but Bandit likely better, considering that this is Kitchen. It has 8 walls that they need to worry about, as well as a hatch, so really need to be careful, and a smart choice from them to be bringing an additional denial operator. It'll be interesting to see how Collapse uses those 2 Evil Eyes to hopefully strengthen their team's position. We'll be using one on Bakery there to hopefully help cover Bakery, get the intel, and stop potentially any breaches on that Bakery wall. As well, a Malusi Banshee in there might be signaling a potential attempt by Insanity to hold that site, or not that side, that side of the site.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb. Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Alright, and now, interesting choice here from Insanity, playing very conservatively, I'd say, at least in comparison to other teams. All 5 members, or 4 members actually, are on site with the Malusi of Bang playing adjacent now in Restaurant, looking to go back on the roam for his team, joining actually all the way up on the top floor. It would be trying to find him. Live Mayhem playing in Cigar, trying to slow down this roam clear from Predators that is coming out. I believe just plenty of droning, trying to sort of intimidate Live Mayhem going back downstairs. He did pick up a drone off of that. trying to find this. Alright, and now I believe that the Roma on the top floor has been cleared. Still gonna have to deal with, actually, the Roma has been fully cleared. They do have access to site almost. They just need to get themselves down there. As Live, I believe, trying to set up this small angle there from a melee hole through Whiskey. And then onto Brown Stairs as a Nitro from Explicit will take down Brennan, and that will be a big hinder to their plans. They're down to just kill here if they want to get any sort of vertical play down. Aiden and Kev actually trading themselves out. It's now a 4v2. Sorry, I almost said 5v2, but that would be incorrect. It's up just to kill and Mr. Iconic here. I believe that was the same final two as last time as we reached the minute left mark. Mr. Iconic being lowered there a bit by the evil eye of, I believe that would be Tog, or Clap, sorry, as Bedge will actually kill Mr. Iconic to bring us to a 1v4 up to just Gurizu as well. Similar to last round, I believe trying to find some place to attack. He only has 45 seconds left. He has both drones, he has both stuns, he has 2 impacts. He has access to sight through that wall, but he does not have the diffuser. He needs to pick that up, and we'll definitely have to encounter some serious resistance here from Insanity. First things first, gonna have to deal with Bedge. They're holding the prep wall. After that, we'll need to deal with Live. Stuns coming out there from Kill. One of them zapped by the ADS. Kill, very snappy, takes down Bedge, almost takes down Live as well, has to fall back, runs out of ammo in the main weaponry. Just trying to find somebody, but Claps will pick up the kill on 2 kill. Getting another round here for Insanity, now 2-0.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, and now for the third site, we will see a second floor hold, actually, well, vertical hold of the second floor site, reading and fireplace by Insanity. We'll be bringing Mirror for it, interestingly enough. You don't normally see that by a team on defending this site, but they will be. Alright, and now it'll be interesting to see how Brennan and the rest of Predators decides to play against it. They've been largely unsuccessful against many of the holds of actually... Alright, and now that mirror window actually being opened up there, that's going to make attacking that side, attacking this vertical hold here, a lot easier for Predators since that mirror window is open. Makes it a lot more dangerous for Bang Bang to be holding that. Now sort of in between a rock and a hard place, can't push any further towards the stairs because Aiden is holding it as Brennan will pick off for Bang Bang, I believe, through the mirror window, bringing us to 5v4 now, only a minute in or so, up to just Claps to try and waste more time. Uses an impact, lowers himself a bit, but manages to escape from that hold, and now, having wasted a minute of the attack's time, just over, I'd say, Claps now falling back to sight, abandoning that hold as Live, trying to even up the score, bringing us to 4v4. as he picks off Aiden.
Bomb located by attackers. Activating drone. Swapping.
Alright, and now as you reach about 40 seconds left, as you see a lot of the top floor has been hollowed out here to provide vertical angles for Calibrate Predators, and now Mr. Iconic picking up a kill there onto Collapse. Gonna make the remainder of this round a lot more difficult for Predators. Lightman gets a big kill onto Blame as Mr. Iconic takes down Explicit. I don't know why I keep on switching the name for him, I'm just gonna stick to it. As you see there, Live actually taken down and out thanks to Brennan holding that hatch, which is now coming back to bite Insanity. Open hatch meant that they couldn't safely.
10 seconds left. Attackers activating diffuser.
Time to just look at the comments real quick. Let's get it. Insanity, the best team in UGL, no cap. I mean, they're having a really good game so far. Admittedly, that was their third site, arguably the weakest of the three.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So the fact that they got 2 rounds there from that run through is a good sign for them. Alright, now as you see here, Insanity once again going to top floor. We'll have to see how they decide to hold it. I believe that they're opting for something similar to that first round. Has those mirror windows set up. Doesn't have the rotate there on Cigar Wall yet exactly. But they do have actually the same mirror windows. I believe they have the same general setup here on the side of utility placement as well. Interesting to see how Brennan and the rest of Predators will decide to attack it. You mean Insanity is godly? I mean, all I'm saying is that Insanity has had a good game so far. They're up 2-1 off of those 2 admittedly stronger sites, but still, the fact that they were up on a map such as Cafe is generally good for them. If they follow that pattern through the rest of this half, they'll be 4-2 at half, which is a good way to end it, especially considering, or a good way to switch, considering that they'd be defending first. Now, as you see here, a lot of sorry folks, bit of a tongue twister. A lot of roamers here actually coming out from Insanity, hopefully trying to get something as Bedge takes down Blame to bring us to a 5v4. That's got to be a big pick. That's actually Predators' only hard breach. So they are now in an interesting situation. They don't have Red Wall. They have gotten neither of the Miras. So really, their only way of attacking this without going for some unconventional route is Live taken down off of that run out, finished off by Aiden. The only real way for them to do something outside of something unconventional, such as pushing from these doorways and from this open area here, would be for them to play cocktail windows to try and get a cocktail plant down.
A bomb has been located.
Now, as you see here, I believe that's what actually Predator is trying to do here. Gurizu trying to push forward as well as Brennan, I believe, playing below, with the Jackal trying to clear out what remains of the roam, which would be Malusi, Bedge. Bedge actually finding Brennan and lowering him down to 25. How did Heartbreach die? Oh, Bedge was in pillars. He saw the head of Blame and just hit him. And there, speaking of Bedge, he takes down Brennan to get a double kill. Bedge was playing in pillars, saw the head of Blame off of New Hatch drop, and then just picked him off easily. Mr. Iconic takes down Explicit, or not, Aiden takes down Explicit as Bedge would take down Aiden. Bringing us to 2v2 now, evened up. Kill Guizu takes down Collapse, bringing us to just Mr. Iconic. And Guizu versus Bedge. I believe what happened earlier was that actually Bang Bang taken out by, I believe, Guizu. Getting those pings actually from his teammate as to where the diffuser was. Hard pinged, but didn't have a nitro cell and didn't have enough time. Almost sets off a Claymore, but manages to avoid it somehow, some way. Now has to do a site retake in only 30 seconds, 7 of which needs to be actually dedicated to defusing, so has even less than expected. Finding interference there from Mr. Iconic over in Cigar, who will get the kill and the round for his team, now bringing us to evened up 2-2. Surprising win there for...
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, and now, once again, going back to basement here will be Predators. They had a very successful round on basement. I believe, however, Predators starting to warm up here, starting to get into the rhythm against Insanity, which could be a very bad thing for the defending team. The fact that, as you saw there, a 2v1, a plant got downed, or plant was, diffuser was placed, I believe is the best way to put it. And they've been doing that now, what, that's their second round of a win in a row, so this could either be the start of a very strong run, actually, for Predators, or this could be simply the beginning of a seesaw between these two teams, where they start trading rounds, or trading double rounds. Alright, and now we will be seeing, I believe, a roam clear from Predators. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing, though. Aiden here just sitting on rappel, not sure what to do, not sure what he's doing exactly. I believe now trying to roam clear onto top floor, take down, or take out, rather, Cigar. There's a Malusi, interestingly enough, all the way up in Cigar Shop, but nobody to watch it, so really it's just hopefully some sort of psychological... maybe mind games here from Insanity being played onto Calibrate Predators. Now EMP is coming out there as well as Selma's from Ace, the Ace of Lambies. I believe 2 actually EMPs coming out there, and now final EMP will be placed there by Mr. Iconic as Blame looks to get down both Selmas. Putting down both on the same wall, interesting choice from him. And it does appear to be paying off as you see here. Bedge now cannot open that, or cannot zap that wall. Has to fall back, and that wall is very well open. Almost a thermite hole in size. Gurizu is on site though! Taking down Explicit, and now he's pushing forward to take down Bedge. I'm not sure what Bedge was doing exactly. But Collapse will pick off Blame Beast out. It's just some simple not knowing where who's who. Brennan will pick off Bang Bang and kill Gurizu, or trade his teammate. Aiden finishes off the round with a strong frag onto Live Mayhem to bring this round home for his team. Now 3-2, Predators in the lead actually. Very strong round there for Predators. Finally, I believe, getting into a rhythm. Actually finding how they need to attack against Insanity, which appears to just be aggression, risky plays. But if they sort of let Insanity lower their guard, they seem to be doing better now. Insanity has not been able to adjust really. They've let up 3 rounds in a row from actually Calibrate Predators. Another thing is, I believe, frags, and I'm going to be bringing up the scoreboard at half, hopefully, just for a quick moment. But I believe that's partly playing into how this game is turning out for both teams.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Trying to find something. Alright, and now for the final round of this first half, we will see actually another basement hold here by Insanity, going for something different, I believe. Actually bringing a Goyo. Hopefully trying to actually, with the puppet head as well, I believe, maybe trying to intimidate actually Predators with that. I don't know. It's gonna be funny to see. But in regards to the shields, I believe trying to place those shields to slow down the prep room push from Predators, which has been consistent these past few rounds. That's how Gurizu got into sight, and that was what led to the end of that round, really, was just Gurizu collapsing all the site defensemen, all the anchors, if you wanted to use a more accurate term. Actually, we will see Jaeger of Live Mayhem on the roam. Only real roamer at the moment. It might be actually returning to site, though. I'm not sure. Now, the fact that those Goyo shields have been placed there suggests to me that Insanity is looking to slow that push onto prep here for their team. Now, as you saw there, the evil eye of Collapse being taken out. Selma coming down there on the wall of prep, takes down the mute jammer and mutes that ADS covering the Goyo shield. Brennan actually picking off her Bang Bang off of the shield, bringing it to 5-4 now, or 5v4, sorry folks. Now, Greaser has used all his utility, has to rely on either Aiden or Blame for that. Not Blame, at least, who will be going to actually put 2 Selmas down on that wall, trying to get it fully open, and I believe it will succeed. However, a Nitro coming out there from bench, I don't know where it went or what happened to it, but Explicit will get a kill there onto Blame, bringing us to a 4v4. Explicit Nitroing Gurizu, finishing him off. And now Bedge takes down Brennan to bring us even closer to 3v3. I think that's what we're going to end up with. Bedge gets another kill, a double kill from him, I believe, there onto Aiden. Lowering Mr. Iconic is the last one alive here for his team in a 1v4 situation. This is not looking good for them. Alright, and now Mr. Iconic has taken down Bedge, bringing us to a 1v2. Not sure if actually Mr. Iconic's going to be able to clutch this up. He only has 1 drone and it's already been deployed, so would need to move it around. Has a minute left, doesn't have the diffuser, but he does have plenty of time. Now Mr. Iconic looking to push in. I believe actually spotting Explicit there. Explicit did not notice him though. Gonna trade shots with each other, but Live will finish him with a wall bang actually to close out this first half, as you see here. Suppose got the call out, and Live just spraying through the wall, getting the headshot, getting the kill in the round for his team. And it's now tied 3-3 at half. Quick check at the scoreboard. Gurizu and Mr. Iconic tied for kills here for their team. 5-point difference between the two, 6 and 3, both of them. Bedge leading his team in frags, however, with 8. The next person on him would be Explicit with 4. Now, 2 teams switching at half. We'll have to see if actually anything really changes here for both teams. I don't know what Insanity's going to be like on attack. They've had an okay, I'd say, defensive half. They went even with the other team, 3v3. Really. Now, interestingly enough, Collapse there, switching from IQ. Admittedly, a very strong operator on her own, sorry. Not a trap. Switching from IQ, admittedly a strong operator on her own, does not have any counters, and counters plenty of operators. Just to name a short few, Echo, Valkyrie, and Legion. Does not have a counter herself outside of, obviously, a bullet, but that really counters any operator. So... now we will see Predators going to top floor here, bringing the smoke, I believe, for some extra remodeling. Speaking of which, they will be opening up these walls here to hopefully make planting on that side of bar more difficult, at least more uncomfortable for Insanity. Other than that, looking like a very default setup for them. They do have Echo with a shield, interestingly enough, in Freezer. I don't know what they're exactly aiming to do with that. I believe trying to hopefully stem any pushes from New Hatch or from Cigar with that shield, just based off of its placement. Could be wrong though. Blame trying to get this just right. Goldilocks zone for him, I suppose. But Echo has been nerfed pretty heavily, I'd say, with the new season. Actually lost the ability to cloak when on ceilings. So really might have to be reinvented, I'd say. Might be forced to do some off-site assistance in terms of intel. Live, however, takes down Aiden. That's got to be a big kill for them. I don't know exactly what happened there. I believe he was caught off of a rotate off of heaven, or as some like to call it, hell, and now he is actually taken out from his team, and that's got to be a big kill for them. Now the MK17 of Collapse is going to be heard loud and clear there by Brennan, who's going to try and get something out of it, I believe. Preparing for something on White Stairs. I don't know if he's holding the angle or trying to get a run out. I believe he's just holding the angle, but Collapse is going to now look to play on Cocktail, being ignored for the most part by Insanity, and now Gurisu being a lot of pressure being applied on him, both from below with the Ash Charge of Live Mayhem. Another one coming out has spent 2/3 of his utility on it, as well as on the repel is Veg. Live actually taken down there by Gurisu, managing to counter that vertical place, but Collapse will pick off Beast, and that's got to be a big kill for them as well. The fact that they've now lost two very strong plant denial operators, Burst and Smoke, who could have wasted 30 seconds of the attack's time, second in Beast, who, while the yokai drones have been nerfed so they're not likely as effective, would still be able to stop a plant if needed. Means that it's really down just to Gurisu on the Evil Eyes to potentially stop a plant, unless they want to get up close and personal to stop it. And now Gurisu trying to manage this two-man push with Bedge, as well as Collapse on the windows. Now Collapse actually looking to push in here, but we will be taken down. Actually, we'll be taken down by Collapse. Almost thought he was taken down by Brennan, but I'm sure Brennan happy to give the assist to his teammate. Finding Bedge, lowering him as a plant comes down here from Rebang Bang, covered by the smoke. Bedge picking off Gurisu. Splits it, takes down Mr. Iconic, leaving it just to Brennan here. Plant will come down. I believe Bedge is down, and Bang Bang got lit up there through the smoke by Brennan. This is not looking good for him. Trying to find somebody, trying to find something. Finishes off Bedge, bringing us to 1v2. I don't know if there's vertical holes on the diffuser, which I believe there is, which are being watched from below by, I believe, actually would be not explicit. It would, who just finished off Brennan to give the lead to his team 4-3. It would actually have been Rebang Bang holding from below. Alright, and now with a one-round lead here for Insanity, they will be going, actually, not they, Brennan and the rest of Predators will be going to basement here. Hopefully, not basement, what am I saying? First floor. Sorry. Gonna have to beat myself up about that later, but fact of the game, they're going to first floor, gonna have to deal with a lot of walls here, which is why they've brought only Gurisu on denial, though, only have those 4 bandit batteries, so need to be selective with which walls they decide to electrify. Can only really zap 2 pairs, so obviously they have to deal with the prep walls as well as the bakery walls, the red walls over here, and freezer walls. So really any of those, if they're opened, but especially the 3 walls, the 3 pairs of walls, the 6 walls on site, are going to be painful for the defender to deal with. for the defenders, for Predators to deal with, should they be opened.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Activated device.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Flash it out! Target online. Position device. Activated device. Drones ready. Booster activated. Rockets ready.
Alright, I know, sorry folks, a tad busy trying to get a small thing figured out, but actually, as you see here, a lot of the members, actually, all of the members of Predators are on site or directly adjacent to it, which would be Blame. So, very close by, able to get easy trades when they need to. Which will be important in the later part of this round.
Set device.
Alright, and now, as you see here, I believe no vertical plays coming out by Insanity. Interesting choice. They do have Bang Bang as Gridlock, as well as Breach Charges of Collapse, and Live with not only Ash Charges, but also Breaching Charges to hopefully take care of that. Bang Bang Nitro, they're brought down, but not out just yet. Blame gets an easy kill there onto Explicit, makes it look easy, but Bedge will trade him. However, he's done the damage that he needed to do. Brought us to a 4v3, gave a man advantage to his team here as we reach about a minute left in the round. Bed's trying to push forward here, trying to find somebody actually to take down. Now pushing onto site, does have to deal with interference from the Melusi, I believe. Predators hearing that, and an easy, actually, surprisingly enough, I thought that was going to be an easy win, or a relatively easy gunfight there for Bedge, but Garisu just runs up, gets a surprisingly simple and quick kill onto Bedge. However, Collapse trading his teammate, bringing us to a 2v3 man advantage 4 as we reach the final 30 seconds for Predators, who are hoping to even this back up to 4-4 on both sides. However, as you saw there just now, Mr. Iconic will take out Live Mayhem from this round, bringing it just to Collapse here. He has 15 seconds. He doesn't even have the defuse. Now has the diffuser, but for a moment didn't have it. Doesn't even matter. Aiden will flank him, get the easy kill, put this round in the books under Caliber Predators. Very, very close game for these two teams. Seem to be fairly even matched, surprisingly enough. They've been trading rounds for a good bit now. It's 4-4 as evidenced by the scoreboard. But really, it's just these two teams have been sort of in a seesaw battle. We'll have to wait and see if either team can break out of that hold to try and get an advantage over the other team.
Being defused by attackers. Attackers have located a bomb.
I don't know. Let's see here. Once again, going to top floor. Trying to find somebody really just to quickly.
5 seconds to go.
Fine. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. We have here another upstairs hold actually for Caliber Predators. Last time we saw this, it was fairly unsuccessful, I believe, actually, for them. Brought down to Brennan trying to clutch up, and he did not, unfortunately. So hopefully switching up their strategy, switching up who's playing who, namely bringing out the Echo in favor of a Mute, trying to get some more intel denial on their side, trying to potentially also lock off some walls for his team.
Drone activated.
Alright, and now see here Aiden trying to hold some sort of angle there to slow down the attack from the little cubby and cigar shop, but I don't know if it's all that successful exactly. Now, Bang Bang trying to put down a flank, some tracks on the flank, I'm not sure. Just trying to figure out where exactly. On red stairs to cover their push now, I believe signaling a cigar push, but they will first need to deal with the two bandits, I believe, on the red wall there. Should be easy for them considering that they have live below with the ash charges, as well as her Bang Bang potentially live. Speaking of which, taking out Guruzu, but being traded immediately after by Brennan. Speak of the devil, Brennan trying to now return to side. I believe it was almost going to get into another gunfight with Veg, who's now broken into double digits for his team. I would normally be able to actually see the scores for all members of Predators, but I don't know why it's been cut off for the most part. So unfortunately, I can't tell you anything further than their assists and their deaths, which is really inconsequential information in the long run. Now, Aiden just trying to hold an angle here, so we reach about a minute left. Brennan lowered there, I believe, by Claps. Not sure where exactly Claps is playing. Believe he's all the way back in Cocktail, trying to hold this angle onto the rappel. Holding a very small angle, very slight angle. 50 seconds now. Time is running out here for Insanity. They need to make a push soon. Bang Bang looking to push forward. Does have those two smokes now, opening up that wall over in Cigar to hopefully provide crossfire to help cover them as Aiden actually nitros away. Explicit. Bang Bang has to deal with the Malusi over there of Mr. Iconic, who was taken down by him. Bench getting a double kill there, second onto Aiden, I believe first onto Blame. However, another nitro coming out there from Brennan this time, looking to take down Bang Bang. However, Claps trades his teammate. This is going to be the breakaway that is needed. Actually, I stand corrected. I thought this was the second round in a row for Insanity. I believe it actually was, coming from 4-3 to now 5-4. And this could be that sort of
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Alright, and now, as you see here, 4-4, a round advantage here, a bit of a small cushion actually for Insanity, but at the end of the day, I don't know how much that's going to protect them, really. They've just been trading rounds here with Calibrate Predators, round after round. If I say that, I believe I'm going to be cursing it, bringing us to 5-5 at the end of this round. But I could very well be correct in that assessment, and now this is here a hopeful third time's the charm, actually, for Calibrate Predators going to top floor again, bringing a Legion, bringing instead of I believe a Maestro. It's been played the past 2 rounds, not played anymore, however. So interesting change here, and I don't know how it's going to affect the defense actually of Calibrate Predators. Speaking of which, Gurizu asked Legion trying to hold that Pillars push off. Spots Badge gets an easy kill. It's a made it look effortless almost. And as you see here, Brennan trying to hold upper white stairs. Might have to deal soon with, I believe that would be Collapse on the rappel. Suppose he's been trained how to do that. Spots actually Brennan just sitting there I don't know if Brennan has realized it. Does not appear so. And that's going to be very, very bad for Brennan. Gets in...
Bomb located by
Just
attackers.
surprises Brennan. Picks him off with ease. Really did not have to fight at all for that one. That was a freebie. Just by simply placing a drone in the right spot, Brennan taken out of this round. Already smoke babes coming out from Blame on the rappel, I believe. Trying to push off, I believe that would have been either Collapse or Live Mayhem. Now Live trying to push into Pillars as Aiden will pick off for a Bang Bang, bring us to 3v4. Man advantage in favor once again of Breaders. That seems to be a common theme here, as Live actually evens it up by picking off kill. Or Guru's sorry. It's going to be a big kill for his team. Mr. Iconic takes down Explicit. And now it's up just to Live and Collapse here on a 2v3. Blame still has 2 smoke babes left, but now 1. Using another one on that cocktail window to try and slow down Collapse, trying to prevent him from pushing in here, really. Now, he will open up that barricade. I don't know why it didn't break the glass. Now, I believe we will have about 40 seconds left. Flame has used his final smoke wave there on the cocktail windows. Hayden has used, actually, got a double kill there onto Live as well as onto Tio Collapse. I almost said Tog, which being correct.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, and now we will have, actually, as we reach 5-5, I suppose I had predicted it correctly. Alright, and now I'm just trying to handle some business in the meantime, trying to Alright, and now as you see here, actually, Edge actually will pick off their Aiden pretty early on, hopefully clearing out the room just a tad, leaving it up to just Gurizu to waste the time, actually, of Insanity. That's gotta be good for his team.
Enemy spotted! Second floor!
Reloading.
Alright, and now, as you see here, Gurizu just trying to fall back, bringing actually the roam game almost to a close, I'd say. Now playing in that small corner, has to deal with some shots fired out by Collapse. And returning to site now as he's tracked by Rabang Bang, using an interesting choice of a Jackal track.
Launching drone. Throwing Selma. Deploying magnet. Magnet online.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Badge will pick off Brennan there, I believe. Explicit taken down. I'm not sure by who exactly. Sorry, so we reach about halfway through this round, and now Well, with only 90 seconds left, Insanity making some good progress here. This is going to be a very big round for them, because this defines which team goes to overtime, match point first, which will give them a chance at winning this, at bringing it home, at finally putting this to an end, putting some additional pressure actually on the defense, or on the other team to clutch it up, whichever team that is. Now, smoke wave coming out there from Blame, bringing us down to one smoke wave left with only 50 seconds here. Little time for him. Now, run out there. Guruzu playing really aggressively, has to pay for it, however. Plant coming down from Bedge, as you saw there, swung on, actually, by Mr. Iconic. Plant stuck by Bedge, as Live takes down Mr. Iconic, trading his teammate. It's up just to Blame here. I don't know if he knows where the enemy team is exactly. Okay. Alright, I don't really know what to tell you all, folks. We're now at match point. These two teams have been trading rounds just in order. What I missed, look at Insanity, man, so inspirational. Speak of the devil. Guruzu and Aiden tied for 10 kills here. Mr. Iconic not far behind with 9, about to break into the double digits. Hopefully he will this round. At least hopefully he's hoping he will. On the side of Insanity, Badge bringing 14 kills to his team. Doing very well for his for his team of Insanity. I don't know what really else to say here. It's just, this is very much a seesaw battle between these two admittedly evenly matched teams of very high caliber, very skilled, but it's just coming down to these early frags, really. It's coming down to which team lets up the 5v4, and whichever team lets up that 5v4 situation, whichever team gets the man advantage seems to be winning that round. So I believe that's what Insanity and Calibrate Predators should be looking to do here, is to get the man advantage for their team and hopefully prevent the man advantage on the other team. Right there is just my Magnus actually stopping a number of Ash charges, I believe, as Live trying to push forward from Bakery onwards.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Now, I believe actually some was used by, not Beast, I almost said Beast, Explicit, to open up that wall. It's just been in the same place from him each time, as Aiden will actually pick him off, and that could be a big play for his team. Aiden takes down Bedge, but Blame also takes out Live, puts him out of action for the rest of this round. And now we're Bang Bang trying to be on the hunt here, to use a Jackal voice line. Trying to find, I believe, the Jaeger of Brennan. Turning back to form with that roam from him. This rather deep roam here on the second floor. Accompanied by Guruzu, who was picked off by Collapse in very quick order. It's now a 2v4, but only has a minute left, or just under. Or Bang Bang takes out Brennan off of that peak. I don't believe that he was expecting Jackal of Bang to be there. Flashbang's coming out here from Collapse, trying to actually safely push forward using the flash as an assistance. So far has not encountered any resistance from Calibrate Predators. However, they will need to deal with both Blame, Iconic, and Frags, all three of which are either on or very close to site. Now we're Bang Bang and Collapse, I believe, trying to push forward here. They do have one of the site walls, actually. Collapse does not notice Blame, I believe, playing near that wall.
15 seconds.
Alright, it's overtime. These two teams have been trading rounds. It's gonna...
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as
Insanity,
they
it's so
can.
inspirational. Can I take back what I said earlier? That's one way to put it. But really,
Attackers have discovered the
these two
location
teams
of
are
the
so
bomb.
evenly matched that I think that if you had put them on a different, at least, or if you had put them on the same map for another map, for another, like a rematch, for a rematch of sorts, of this map, of this matchup, exact same teams, exact same rosters. The only real difference is, you know, obviously they get another chance, they can ban different operators. I think that this would be another very similar game, but it could go a different way. And I think that with the current way that it's going, I think Insanity will be taking it home in a very close matchup. They've been trading rounds here with Insanity, but they've been the ones to get the first lead, really. They've been the ones who have been going up, you know, 5-4 or 6-5, and I think that that's going to be what happens here. If I was playing, it wouldn't. That's one way to phrase it. And now, as you see here, a lot of Calibrate Predators is on site, with the exception of on the roam, or actually now adjacent, it would be Guruzu. It's interesting to see that Brannon is on site for his team. Usually you'd see him out on the far roam. He's been doing well in that position, but it's interesting to see that he's not there at the moment. I believe, actually, instead, Aiden trying to go out and do that for his team, but Live actually gets a very, very, very impactful kill for his team. Takes out Blame. He didn't even use a single smoke babe, so really has saved a lot of time for his team. Aiden takes out Collapse, and Live taken out by a Nitro from, I believe it would be Brennan. Or Bang Bang, however, trades his teammate. It's a 3v3 now. 3v2. Explicit takes out Mr. Iconic to bring us to man advantage, actually in favor of Insanity. Guruzu trying to Nitro out. I believe that would have been Bedge, but has to rotate out lower now. And Brennan is going to have to deal with the brunt of the Insanity, the push of Insanity. And now, as you see here, 45 seconds, I believe, Insanity trying to push forward, droning out sight now. Let's go, Brennan. Brennan has been doing very well for his team. Hopefully he'll be able to bring it home for them. Actually, after that last kill, might want to be a bit doubtful as Bang Bang, I believe, actually drop-shotting Brennan. And now it's a 1v3 up just to kill, but it won't even matter. Guruzu actually finished off there by Bedge, and it's match point here. Overtime match point, to be more specific, for Insanity. Somebody kick this kid. No, these is your people, Taxi Easy. In all honesty, I mean, Predators keeps on coming back round after round, so really it's been close for them. In all honesty, I would not be surprised to see another round go their way, bringing us to actually a Bang Bang and the rest of Insanity going to be hopefully I don't that's why I'm saying it. Some funny people in the chat, I suppose. I am hoping that this is not my team. I play for Envy. Yeah. Tech another member of Calibrate, however, for a different team. There are plenty of them, but not this one, at least. I believe something is hoping to be done here by Brennan and the rest of Calibrate Predators. They're trying to find some way now into sight. They keep on coming back here, really. They keep on managing to win, actually, these engagements. I don't know why or how exactly, but they are.
Drone activated. Activating Selma sequence.
Alright, now both actually mirror windows have been opened up there. Doesn't even matter if there's a barricade on, I believe, opened up from the cocktail windows. Guruzu getting an early pick onto Bedge, relatively speaking. Has wasted half of the round off of that roam, I believe, but still the fact that that much time has been wasted by one man is astounding, and he has actually gotten 15 kills now. If he wants to drop 20, you'd need to ace the next round in if you wanted to call it such sudden death for both teams, since there's not unlimited overtime. It's just 3 rounds. Explicit nitring away Aiden, however, Blame will pick off live, bring us to still 3v4. As I believe Guruzu trying to push forward there up onto White Stairs, however, will potentially encounter Collapse here, holding the angle from Wide Hallway, and now Plant coming down behind the bar. Nothing to stop it. All it is really Collapse trying to stop him using the Evil Eye there. Was unable to. Brennan getting a very strong 3K to bring the round back for his team. As you see here, gets 1 kill. I don't believe it caught the 3rd kill, but did also take down, I believe it was Bang Bang for his team. Then actually took down the mute of Explicit. Then finally Collapse to bring it back to 7-7. sorry, sir. Never mind.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have located a bomb.
Device placed. ADS deployed and ready to go. Device set.
Seconds to go.
Unrolling razor wire.
5 seconds to insertion.
Deploying ADS.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Changing mag. Mag change.
Alright, I don't really know what else to say because this has just been a winding battle, but this is finally the conclusion to it between these two teams who have been very, very well matched. And they've just been really trading round after round with each other, and it's going to come down, I believe, to just who can get the first opening kill. And if Calibrate can get it, then they'll likely win this round. But if Insanity can get it, then they will bring this home for their team. It's really just going to matter to Aiden getting the first kill there on Explicit and takes out the hard breach, actually, of Insanity. That's going to be big for them. That means that they're going to be unable to get that wall that they usually like to get when they plant in bar. They will also be unable to get the red wall now due to the fact that they don't have hard breach gadgets. They don't have any of the Selmas of Explicit, considering that he's dead. Red Bang Bang trading shots there with I'm not sure who exactly. Believe would have been potentially Aiden, but kill Guizu will pick up another kill on the bench, and that might be game over for Insanity. That's their top frag. Sorry, folks, but
Attackers have recovered.
now Collapse actually knifing Guizu. I don't know what exactly happened there, folks, but bringing it back to 3v4. Still man advantage in favor of, as I say that, Bang Bang bringing it back for his team. Now it's a 3v3. And it's only 30 seconds left. Time squarely in the favor here of Calibrate Predators. Final smoke being placed by Blame to slow down that push as Brennan picks off live. It's up to just Collapse and Bang Bang here. They have one shot, one opportunity to quote some Eminem lyrics, sorry. Bang Bang now smoking out sight to hopefully actually stop or gut the plant, but Brennan stopping him through the vertical holes. Collapse takes out Iconic, but Blame trades him and brings the game home. In a very contested battle, we will see Calibrate Predators winning against actually Insanity 8-7 in overtime match point.
GG guys.
GG.
And a long
GG's.
Good game.
It's Garrett.
Yep, good game.
Garrett.
What?
GG, guys.
Good
Were you spectating me at any point?
Yo,
during
you
that
guys are
game?
very,
Like,
you
did
guys are
see my
very,
like
you guys are
fucking
very
lag?
good on your attack. You guys.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you.
I'm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You could see it,
You seemed a bit laggy, yeah.
Okay.
bro. A
GG,
bit. Oh my
boys.
god, I'm gonna clip. Like, dude, thank God I clipped that shit.
Yeah, GG's TR.
Yep, GG's guys.
GG's.
That was close as fuck. Man, that's embarrassing. What the fuck?
Y'all want it.